Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things, with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in its small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Podziemski finds Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Williams' shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Podziemski. Outside Green. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Williams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dort kicks to SGA. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 3. And a deep 3 from Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
They kick it out to Green. Butler on the way. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder leading by 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes at the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. changes here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Butler. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. Post with it. Outside, Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining.
Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Now Curry, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
And a wide open look for SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hield dishes to Curry. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside, SGA. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Green, the pass to Curry. Set by Hield, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside Curry with 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Quinton Post is out there with Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield and Richard. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hield.
Well, you got to be willing to take advantage of easy opportunities. Buddy Hield running in transition and finishes.
Now here's Wiggins, still without a basket. Here's Williams, lets it go from deep. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Kevin, back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Butler finds Hield. Here's Post. The kick outside to Butler. On the wing, Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got 5. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. The Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And SGA subbed in for Alex Caruso. Wallace kicks to SGA. Holmgren sends the screen for Williams. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Butler dishes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Hield can't hit. The Thunder leading by 3. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And here is Williams, following Draymond Green's 3. Butler against Dort, 6 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Williams can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by Williams.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren's just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Pass to Curry. Hield from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Williams throws it down.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. Moody comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cason Wallace. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point game. Here comes Curry. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Outside Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Dort. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. SGA against Curry. Now SGA. Lets it go. Can't nail the jump. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Warriors trail by 3. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. There's Green with the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got 8 points.
Look, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that one drops. He has 6.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now SGA. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Williams for 3. They get the rebound. Hartenstein, good on the shot. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Curry looking around. Green with a screen for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Dort after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And that one is good from Hartenstein. 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the inside, here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Holmgren can't hit. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Podziemski on the wing. Defended by Dort. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's Podziemski in the corner. For the lead. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep, Williams. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. On the floor.
Substitution on the court.
.112 left here in the third quarter. Kuminga finds Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Santos. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace dishes to Wiggins. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's Wiggins missing. Warriors shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Post. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from deep. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Now here's Caruso. He has yet to score. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Kuminga the pass to Santos. Three-pointer Hield. And another 3 for Golden State. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And will return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hield is out there with Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Butler. Hield from outside. Rebound by Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Butler. And here is Kuminga. Healed outside. Good on the three-point shot.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Butler up top. Wallace covering. Wallace against Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. SGA's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now Kuminga. After the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to post. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Curry with the bounce pass. Post finds Curry. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Williams gets the bucket.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Green's checked in for Quentin Post. Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Green. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
How about the burst from Draymond Green? Boy, he gets a step and delivers.
Outside Hartenstein. Now Holmgren fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Curry against Gilgeous Alexander. Fires away from outside. And good! From way outside, it's in!
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Rebounded by Curry.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Majemski on the wing. Defended by Dort. 5 to shoot. Curry fires. And it misses. And they're trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Dort for 3. Cleared away by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
.119 left in the fourth quarter. And get the 3. Thunder shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Now Williams. And there's the 3.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
And here is Curry. Takes the 3. Bucket. Curry with the answer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's SGA. 9 feet out. And that one is good.
What a moment for Gilgeous Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Count it.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Majemski. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Dort outside from deep. Knocks down the 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Majemski.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
SGA, trained from outside.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Now Holmgren. 3, good.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Podjewski taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
lot of heart. And teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. Hey, we do what we're supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.